I hope it's working. Is it working? Hold up. Is it working? You know what? Otherwise, you guys have to watch a recap without voice because it's for me anyway. All right, so Friday recap. Let's get to it. What happened yesterday? I missed a trade yesterday. Well, not missed. I had an error. There was a trade from an area which I didn't class as high probability. Therefore, I didn't take the trade. But it had the consequences. Same thing happened on Monday, but Monday was more of a trade, more of a actively monitoring a trade that literally had everything, and I could have just entered, but I didn't. I don't need to trade on Friday afternoon, so but the Monday morning trade, I should have taken this one, not really, especially because it was from a low probability area, while the trade on Monday I didn't take was from a high probability area, or at least that's how I classed it. But let's get to it. So, as we know, where are we? Still got these equals here above. And as you can see, now starting to turn around here. So we've got more equals. Can be taken next week, can be taken next year. We'll see. For now, not really strong closure yet. Let's go to the weekly real quick. Yeah, let's see. Anyway, so where are we? We're above the daily highs. We are in a potential premium of our bullish range, so we can expect shorts. And then got liquidity still over here that can be taken, liquidity taken over here. So yeah, we already know that. Don't want to go talk about it too much every time. There's bias short, right? Yeah. So 4 hour wise, I think Thursday, Friday. Okay, Friday starts here. Yeah, so as you can see, impulse down, sort of correctional candle, impulse down, less strong candle up, then sort of I call it turnaround candle, can be anything, but same over here, you see it's like that turnaround over here. It isn't a turnaround candle. I call it turnaround candle. It's basically in the size of a candle, same here. Sort of slowing down. It initially shows a slowdown in price, so price might change direction from that area. What we maybe I want to see something. Yeah, not using that. So that's been a while since I put that on. At least a year, at least. But yeah, going lower. Let's start on Friday. So what do we have? We still in this bullish range from this low up to this high. It started all the way down here. I think here, low, high, low, etc. Oh, not this one. Yeah. Oh, started like that. Very small ranges. Ranges started expanding. Bearish break, bullish break, bullish break, bullish break. And now we got all liquidity building up over here. And we can still see we got the 1, 2, 3. Not really 3-pin pattern, but over here we have a 3-pin. 1, 2, 3. Can we check something real quick? Yeah. 1, 2. Possible 3-pin pattern. Turn around. Nothing major. You can use it. I don't use it, but it just indicates the price might turn around. And then coming into Friday, what can we see? Thursday, we took out this internal low, and therefore I was strongly favoring longs because this was the last place for me internally of this bullish range before we could long, and I was initially waiting maybe to price take this. However, there were no order blocks below here, so therefore I was also trying. Oh, sorry. To look for longs from this area, but it didn't happen. Then I classed this as well as internal range liquidity. After that was taken out. And if we go lower, because that's easier to see what happens. Then it's easier to see what happens. We can see that we have this internal range or minus structure. We got a low, high, higher, low, higher, higher, low, high. This is then our bearish break, as you can see, it just goes below a lower high and a lower low. So yeah, so this is our most recent bearish range. You can also take this one, high, low, lower high, lower low. No, lower low, lower high, lower low, same thing, but initially these structures merge together or merge together and become the same structure. But I was not looking for longs or for shorts because coming into Friday, this is Thursday evening or Thursday New York low forms the previous daily low, and then Frankfurt open around the area forms the previous daily high. And I was like, yeah, we have this bullish bearish range, but we also have this more major bullish range, and that's the strongest range to trade from, or the range with the structure with the highest probability. So then I saw this, I was like, yeah, okay. We reached the premium over here. We came down, but this high didn't create a new low. So that might indicate that, and we tapped into this 1 hour PY, by the way, but that might indicate that, okay, because it was not strong enough to create a new low, which is fair enough because it's Asia and Asia doesn't hold a lot of volume. That's why the Asia highs and lows are strong, something with limits that are placed. A lot of Asian traders use limits instead of direct orders. I don't know, Bristol, something about that, but not really important for using my technicals, to be fair. It's more a theory thing. And then I saw this area, and to be fair, it was clean. It was clean, but I was favoring longs. Well, I was favoring longs because, yes, we took all the internal range liquidity for the bullish range, and therefore I was expecting this for this range to break bullish. Didn't happen. This was my only high probability area I want to trade from, so I want Asia high to be taken and then look for longs. Yeah, so what can we do? That happened, and then we can actually look for the short trade here because there was a short trade, I think. Bias was longs. Got liquidity going up over here as well. I should keep doing this like it's analysis for me, not for other people. All right, so got liquidity building up over here as well. This was a strong area because it took internal range liquidity and continued down, respecting order flow. So anything, this was a strong POI. It's following the order flow. However, it was already mitigated in Asia, so meaning that it's already mitigated in Asia, we can expect to trade from here. So that's off the cards. People start to trade from this area, which I don't completely get because there's no early sellers. You could maybe plus this is your early sellers. Low that leads to a high, but then breaks bearish, but that's not on the way up, in my opinion. It's on the bottom of the range. So if I want to trade from here, I want early sellers on the way up and not at the bottom of the range. So therefore I didn't class it as early sellers. Then people started looking for trades from this area. Oh, sorry. So let's investigate that area and see if there are any trades. Because shorts was the trade of the day anyway, but not for me. All right, so coming up, high, low, no new high, low, high, low, high, low, no early sellers. Nothing here, nothing that fits my plan. If you don't use early sellers, or early buyers, early sellers, this is your trade. Why? No early sellers, early buyers, but bearish break structure. So we got a low, high, higher, low, internal high, low, high. So minor break, and then you get your low that leads to a new high. So you got this and this. This your entry. Uh, so this is like a trade pretty. This is like where you can see, okay, my edge didn't play out, but maybe someone else's edge did. Um, so yeah, 92, 91. Just take the time for value. Let's see what a 2 minute looks like actually. Oh, that's clean. Just take the 2 minute and then still take the fair value again. Stop above here, right? Is there something else you could put it above? No, put it above there. And above this liquidity, maybe. No early sellers on the way up either. If you class these wicks, but as low as it leads to highs, but that's ugly. No. Maybe 0.3 to 0.5 to the other side. So let's say 0.20, 20. 1 to 3.5. That's your trade, I think. Because yeah. Then trading time is over. This is where I filled as well this week, where I started trading before 12:30. I ended at 12:22 and it immediately resulted in a loss. So we don't do that again. That's just for me, it works. Doesn't mean it works for other people. But usually I'm at the gym. I need a break in between my trading sessions because I work during trading. I don't have a lot of work to do, so I'm very lucky with that. But the work I do during trading. And sometimes I have to go to the office, but usually I can do it from home. And I need a break in between because otherwise it's too much screen because I think I have about at least 10 hours of computer screen time, let alone my phone. That's even more. I have to get away from the scrolling, but at the same time I'm trying to make the social media image or not an image. It's more and more turning into really me. So this is your early sellers. Anyway, let's continue early sellers. Take this away. I didn't like that. I don't I was like, why would you sell from this area? I don't know. I was like, I just don't know. Look, yeah, it's a strong wick, but it has this clean 50-minute PY above here. So I was just waiting for that. And then I didn't take the trade because it didn't fit my plan. As you can see at the timing, because where's my timing? My trade time is over here. Ooh, look how perfectly I placed that block. Whoa, this is also way back before I think early fibers or even Astro stuff. Look at this. I copied this from one guy called. No, I'm not gonna call his name because I think he has a bad name among some fibers. So I'll just not call his name. But look, that looks clean actually. All right, so that's my trading time. Sorry. And then you can either take a direct entry from here, which doesn't fit my plan. Is there a confirmation-based entry? We can see liquidity building up in form of this trend line. Low, high, higher, low, higher, high. Minor break, but minor break's just liquidity grab because you can see it respects this block, so wouldn't look too short. And then there's your entry, minor break again. 1, 2, 3. You can take the risk, but there's no break, so no break is no entry for me because I'm pretty strict with my ranges, and this is my last bullish range. And I'm OCD with my ranges because I want it to be nice and clean. So there is your break, and then entry time. Nothing there. Then we take Asia lows. All right, so there was no trade. I thought there was a trade. For people that take direct entries, there was a trade. And we come into my high probability area. And see, and this is the thing that pretty or kind of annoyed me. We got a low, high, high, low, lower high, low, low. Oh, bullish break. This is really, now thinking back, I was 1 year ago, I was asking Krishna, like, how do you do that? Like, you just pick a point and you start market structure from there. Yeah, that's basically it. So this is my high, this is my low, my lower high, my lower low, a bullish break. So this is my early buyers taken out. Then you get some minor early buyers over here because this is mitigated. So you can maybe say like high, low, lower high, low, low, bullish break. So maybe second set of early buyers, but this one is cleaner. So let's just take that one. Then we got Asia highs, perfect equals with London low, or Asia low is perfect equal with London low, building up. Sorry. Coming into my 5 minute, 50 minute, 50-minute POI. And there's no entry drill, unfortunate, because I was looking for longs there. So yeah, let's see what was there. Nah, that's not my style, not my entry style. I have one entry style. No order flow. Yes, order flow, but only after confluences. And this is no bullish break. There's no break, no break, no break. This is break, but the tap into this POI happens before the break. And then, okay, so no entry there. So actually there was no entry maybe yesterday. Let's see. Then we take previous day lows. So that's like tapping into a POI, but differently because it's not a POI. It's an area of interest. And then no bullish break. My very minor. Maybe this your bullish break. This your bullish break. Nah, there's nothing there. Over here. Very minor. You could class this maybe. So Asia low taken. Or previous daily low taken. You could class this as a early buyers again because it's taken out. Nothing that fits my drill. I wouldn't like look at this impulse. The move already happened. That's a huge move. 30 pips. For us, 40 pips almost. That's first it's a huge move. 30 pips. So I wouldn't look at the 5 minute, that's clean. So I wouldn't look for direct entry there either. Oh, stupid fever, man. Still not feeling good. So that's been taken, that's been taken. And now we're in the extreme area. And this reaction, I was like, oh, this is actually clean buy. You can see in the 50-minute. Over here, when price came in here, Marcos shared a sell pattern or schematic or whatever you want to call it, basically inducement in his Uniwell Telegram. There's knowledge everywhere. It's insane. So check that out as well. You can grab knowledge everywhere for free these days. But yeah, so that happened. And I was like, oh, he giving out free buy signals. He gave the setup for sell, but was basically looking the same for if you just turn it around for a buy. But that didn't play out. I don't know. He doesn't share his losses, so don't know if he took it. And then price got lower. Price came here, and now I want to see if price reacted from something. So that's next up. because we're now in the deepest discount of our bullish purple range. This is so old. These weekly. I already deleted a lot, but actually doesn't matter. I just need to dig down and see what's there. Nothing on the 5-minute. Ooh, 3-minute block. Okay, price react from a 3-minute block. And actually, can we see it? Yes. Low, high, lower, low. So initially, this is the block that took out this low, so broke bearish, and from that block we also turn into bullish, and then we can see that this one is unmitigated, and we have this minor fair value gap over here, or not minor, smaller fair value gap over here, and this is a 1-minute block. But let's take a 3-minute because I prefer to use it the highest possible POI, and actually below 5-minute is not really into the plan, but sometimes it works. So that's 3-minute. Let's delete that. Let's delete this. Thank you for sunshine. Thank you for the rain. All right. So yeah, and then that's where price reacted from. Get a minor break, but again, not a high that leads to a new low. Nah. Oh, actually. So if you class this as your early buyers, you get here your minor break. No, it's equals. Nothing there. So no buy setup here either, unless you want to risk it with the equals, but it's basically respecting the order flow. You could say like it's building up liquidity, and this is the overall range, and it will respect from maybe this cluster, and it does. You got this one, and this one. Cluster of trade candles, probably 5-minute candle. Oh, well, there's your 5-minute candle. Same thing. And reacted from there. Then bullish break again. And then this is after hours. Why would you trade it like Friday? That's stupid. Yeah, it's stupid. There's no need to trade this. Spreads are probably all over the place as well because there's no volume. So yeah, no trades actually. I thought there were trades. So follow the plan. No trade setups. Nee, zeker niet. Ik ben nu bezig. Ik ben bezig. So that happened. H low taken. H high is still intact. We're still in the bullish range. So that was I remember. We got this low that leads to a high. So this was a bearish break. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and I think this is our lower low, but I have to make sure. Yeah, I love Krishna as a goat. I don't know if it's the right way to see the market, but I feel like I understand the market that way with the structures and the ranges. Forever thankful for that. So high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And this is almost, oh, that's clean. That's good. Okay, let's delete all that. No, don't delete that. It's all mess. And this is our latest bearish range from this high down to this low. So if we break bullish on Monday, we got structure realignment. Our purple range with our minor range over here. And we got liquidity building up over here. Or not liquidity, but Asia high. Then this middle high, New York high. It's just there is reason to go up because think about it like this. Bearish order flow stops above here. Bearish order flow. People had stops above here as well because we respected this, but then we had stops above this. Those are taken out. Then continuation down. So people put their stops above this. Strong bearish order flow. Asia trader stops above this. Respect that. Come down, stops above this. Come down, stops above this. So we got a lot of sell stops. But when we zoom out, we also know that the same thing happened on a high time frame perspective. Over here, you got stops below here, stops below here, stops below here, 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 here. There's liquidity everywhere in the market. So you gotta accept that to a certain point. And that's where I say, yeah, let the structures play out, and then you can trade. Trade above all highs, or trade with the structure, trade below all lows. Think these kind of stuff, that kind of stuff. I gotta do a forecast. Well, my forecast is pretty simple. I'm not gonna make a forecast. I'm gonna do a forecast on here because my forecast is basically either maybe range, build up some more liquidity. Asia takes it out, coming to London. Ooh, this is ugly. Continue up. That's one possible scenario. Or we break down and we either get a huge move, taking out all this, or yeah, the forecast is basically discussing every possibility. If you just watch the market, you can just yeah, can maybe no, not like that. Maybe continue down because we get the slowdown over there, then continue up, and then continuation down. Also nice. Oh. Or, bro, my notepad or fingerpad skills are next level. Psych. Or no, that's it. So here, very bullish on this. Get a discount here because quite some impulse and some nice internal range liquidity building up over there. Continue up. Look, see, I'm doing it again, and I'm putting more to a story behind, more of a story behind it, because now we have liquidity, 50-minute PY, maybe, not maybe, we got one. Just so a 50-minute PY over here. We got price slowing down over there. So this is maybe this is valid setup if it happens. This is our latest range. So break bullish on that range, coming to a discount, and then look for trades. 5-minute wise, yeah. Or we break bearish, and from there we see how price reacts. And if we break bearish, we got the 1 hour area where I think there's a 50-minute block in there. Exactly. With a 50-minute PY over here, where you could react from since below this kind of trend line liquidity. Yeah, we have sort of equals over here. This was a support area. You can see that's why you started to slow down there. Reacted from there. Reaction, 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 reaction. So yeah. Let's see. Got everything we need, right? Let's just wait. There's nothing else we can do. We wait and we see what price gives us. Peace out.